Greetings, conscious ones. Today, we will not speak of theory. We will speak of what happened last night. We hope you were able to conduct the experiment during this time. We believe you have witnessed the effects of the sound of light with your own eyes. If you slept through this chance, know this: you missed a vital signal. You missed a moment of contact. You must return to it. This action is mandatory. But if you succeeded, then you felt the barriers fall. You saw the walls dissolve. The very walls you were stumbling over just yesterday. You let the light in. But then morning came. You stepped outside. And instead of euphoria, a new, strange sensation hit you. A feeling of total, cosmic loneliness. You look at the crowd. You see people in headphones, running their eternal marathon, episode 16. You look into their eyes and see the glass of screens, episode 14. You feel their animal fear through your very skin, episode 18. And you catch yourself thinking, I am alone. I have woken up in a mental ward where everyone else is fast asleep, dreaming a collective dream. What do I do? Have I lost my mind? No, you haven't lost your mind. You have simply fallen out of the general rhythm. Remember the cult truth from the Matrix. A liberated person can no longer return to slavery. You might try to pretend to be normal. You might try to fall back asleep, but you have already seen. The reality files have been unzipped, and the system can no longer be rolled back to a previous version. Your brain has changed its frequency. You are no longer compatible with the prison. We aren't just listening to music. We are entering resonance with the heartbeat of the earth itself. While the system tries to keep us at 7 Hertz, the frequency of fear, survival, and obedience, the planet itself already resonates at 60 Hertz and above. Do you feel that strange pressure in your body? That isn't an illness. It is your biological adaptation to freedom. Your antenna has finally tuned into the Creator's signal and turned away from the frequency of the overseers. The system knows you have awakened. It sees you as a code error. Its first strategy is to make you doubt your own sanity. It will whisper to you through friends and colleagues, just be normal. Don't stand out. Do you think you're the smartest? In that moment, remember episode 18. Remember the legendary Sinead O'Connor. She stood alone against the entire world. She tore up the system's photograph on live television. Was she afraid? Absolutely. Did she feel lonely? Totally. But she possessed the superpower you have reclaimed, the ability to speak the truth without fear. She didn't seek approval from the prisoners. She sought the truth. Now you are like Sinead. You are the white crow in a flock of black ones. But there is one difference. Sinead was alone. You are not. We are a flock united by knowledge and now by practice. Do you think your inner silence is unnoticeable? That it is a drop in an ocean of noise? Let's look at hard physics and biology. You must understand how this works. In 1656, Christian Huygens discovered a miraculous law. He hung several pendulum clocks on a wall, all swinging out of sync. When he returned the next day, all the pendulums were moving in absolute synchrony. This phenomenon is called spontaneous self-organization. It's not just about clocks. It's a fundamental law of life. Look at the fireflies in the mangrove forests of Southeast Asia. When night falls, thousands of insects begin to flash chaotically, each one for itself. But 10 minutes pass, and a miracle happens. The entire forest, all thousands of insects, flash and dim at the same time, like one giant lighthouse. No one gives them an order. They have no conductor. They simply tune into the rhythm of their neighbor. Do you still think your inner peace is just a drop in the ocean, that you cannot affect the chaos around you? Biology has the answer. Imagine an experiment. Scientists place live heart cells on a microscope slide, separated from one another. What do we see? Each cell pulses as it pleases. One beats fast, another slow. It's complete disorder. They waste a lot of energy trying to outshout the space. But as soon as the scientists move them closer, so they just touch each other, a miracle happens. Within a second, they start beating in unison, in one rhythm. Moreover, if one cell is weak and the other is strong, the weak one instantly tunes into the strong one. Why does this happen? The main law of nature is at work. Being together is energetically cheaper. When cells beat out of sync, it's resistance. It's like rowing a boat where everyone pulls in a different direction. You get tired, but the boat stays still. Synchronization is when everyone rows together. Resistance vanishes. The boat flies. The universe always chooses this path to save energy. What does this mean for you? Until now, you were under the influence of the system's big clock, 440 Hertz. You were part of the chaos and losing strength. But now, you have become the strong pendulum. You don't need to convince anyone with words. You don't need to preach. You just need to be near. When you enter a room without fear or turmoil, you act as that strong heart cell. People around you, your family, colleagues, strangers, physically cannot resist this rhythm. Nature will take its course. It's easier for them to calm down near you than to stay tense. You become a living tuning fork that calibrates the space around it. You think, what can one person change? Science says, to change a system, you don't need a majority. You need the square root of 1%. For a city of 1 million people, that's only 100 people. 100 awakened individuals holding the vibration of freedom can rewrite the energetic script of an entire metropolis. You are the virus of light. Every one of you who wasn't afraid and conducted the experiment has started a chain reaction. You stopped providing Geva, and holes appeared in the matrix. The prison will fall not because we blow it up, but because we stop feeding it with our attention and fear. We are free simply because we dared to try. So, what should you do in this mental ward? Don't become a patient. Become the doctor. Your mission has changed. You are no longer seekers. You are transmitters. Today, we give no instructions. Today, we want to hear the voice of the network. We are launching the global survey of the free. Stop for a moment, exhale, and write the answers to these 3 main questions in the comments. This is not for algorithms. This is so we can see each other. Question 1. What did you feel during the night watch? Did you catch the moment when the walls dissolved? Describe this state in your own words. Question 2. Look back at all the previous episodes. Which series was your red pill? When exactly did you realize the prison was real and felt the need to act? Question 3. Ahead lie the final episodes. Episode 22 about new challenges for new generations. Episode 23, where we gathered stories of real people who went beyond the perimeter and returned to testify the truth. Episode 24, about the power of unity. And Episode 25, the finale everyone has been waiting for. Are you ready to not just listen, but to act? Are you ready to become part of the living wall? Read the comments of others. Seek resonance. Post a plus if you feel the same. You are not alone. We are Legion, and we are just beginning to sound in unison. This was Episode 21. See you in the unified field. See you in reality.